Hi, welcome back. So today is episode 6 of the Debbie Does Textiles Wallpaper series. And today I am doing stories. And the stories today are inspired by a small but very thoughtful, huge-hearted company located in Philadelphia called Galbraith Paul. Yep. And in my opinion, Galbraith Paul is joy. They have the most beautifully creative brains, and then they take these beautiful creations and they put them in their hands, so to speak, and they create these beautiful patterns. And then from the patterns, they create blocks, and then on the blocks, they create fabrics. And then again, from the patterns, they create wallpapers. And we are the lucky recipients to be, and you in particular as designers, are the recipients of these beautiful tools where you can be the co-authors and the co-creators of these gorgeous stories. So adding wallpapers and fabrics to your clients' homes, to their businesses, whatever it may be, wow, really fabulous. So the two stories I'm going to tell today is one of gray and one of blue. The gray story is a story of subtle elegance and it has a spirit that's very gentle and calming and subtle in some cases. And then other cases you can do pops of color that make things come a little bit more alive or not. It's up to you. And we can talk about all the different rooms that you can create. So obviously dining rooms, you can create living rooms, you can create hallways, grand entrances, bedrooms, butler's pantries, little nooks and crannies around the home, powder rooms, master suites, etc., etc. So the same can be done with the story of blue, which will be the second story I tell. So the story of blue is about creating freshness and joy. Blue is a color to me because it is my favorite color personally. It just makes us feel good. And as designers, obviously that's what you create when you're doing people's homes, when you're creating people's homes. And the coexistence of that beauty with people and the people that they love, their family members, their friends, etc., it just really becomes something special. So together, that spirit of sophistication that Galbraith & Paul offers, the spirit of fun, the spirit of creativity, the fabrics and wallpapers can kind of lift a home to a place that really expresses something that's personal, and it becomes one's own place, and with your help. So I'll begin by telling you the gray story, but prior to that, I will tell you now, or remind you, I should say, about the beautiful website that Galbraith & Paul has. If you ever need to see a pattern in the different colorways, or if you need a little bit of an explanation about doing custom, it's there. Wallpapers right now are coming up really fast, so we can really, they can fill your orders really quickly with wallpapers. So it's really fabulous. So if you do need to have some wallpapers for Galbraith & Paul, don't hesitate, just go for it. I think it's a 2 to 3 week lead time, so that's really good. But also with the website, you're going to see some really, really nice install shots, which we all love. And also they have created a PDF that has the ability to allow us to share with you little install shots or big install shots of things that you may need. So for example, let's say you have a customer who wants to see Madras as a sofa. We will then look into the PDF file, and under Madras we'll look to find an install shot for Madras as a sofa or a bench or a headboard, fern as a wall covering, or as a dining chair, whatever it might be. We look for it and we can get it to you, and then you can show your customers, and makes everybody happy. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make everybody happy here, and doing the best we can. So the story of gray is coming up, but I do have to angle the camera because I'm going to actually angle it to the desktop, to my tabletop, and you won't really see me. Lucky you. and you'll be able just to see the fabrics and wallpapers. And I'm just gonna kind of toss down here. It's very random, and you might say, oh no, but just go with it, and we'll have some fun, and I'll just toss down some things. And we can kind of go room to room, and then I'll go to the blue story. So, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'll try to go relatively quickly. And anything you want to memo, always let me know. Certainly take screenshots, do whatever you need to do, and we'll get you whatever you need. And I will begin. So bear with me as I angle this down a little bit. And you will see on my tabletop already, Sumi, which is a really beautiful linen. Let me see if I can get this down better. And so as you can see, Sumi here, this is in the color ash. So let's start off by saying Sumi is a beautiful fabric in a dining room, okay? And this is a really lovely drape in your dining room or in your client's dining room. If you wanted to add some nice wallpaper in here, you could certainly do a lovely fern in this beautiful colorway here, or you can obviously do a soft gray if you wanted to do something here in Little Lotus. And if you wanted to do a pop, certainly you could do something like this. So this is actually the same pattern. So this is Sumi in the linen, and this is Sumi as a wallpaper in a curry color. This is gorgeous. This is a wow. So certainly you could do that, and then you could also certainly have Sumi as a beautiful color on the wall, and then just add something else as a drapery fabric if you so chose. So if you wanted to do something like that and add a different drapery fabric, you could use this fabric. Okay, and this is actually Spring Garden. So Spring Garden is a really beautiful fabric, and you could use this as a drapery fabric as well in the dining room, and it coordinates nicely with that. So let's say we're going to be doing that, and you need to also add some color for your dining chairs. Why don't we see if we can add a tulip? So tulip is beautiful for some dining chairs, or you could do something a little more handsome, and you could do something like that. So this is actually birch. Birch is really fun. So you have birch and a dining chair, and then you have all these different options for wallpapers and for drapes. So let's move into the living room. Actually, before we go to the living room, let's go to the kitchen, because the kitchen is fun and it's usually close to the dining room. So why don't we use Naples wallpaper in the dining room? I'm sorry, in the kitchen. And so from there, why don't we see if we can use Madras as either the back of a banquette, or you could use this as bar stools. That'd be really fun and pretty. And then from there, maybe you could add a pretty drape, or you could use this as a Roman, and this is ribbon, okay? And so then from there, you certainly, if you wanted a little bit more color, you could add something like tulip somewhere in there as well. If you needed to do a little bit more upholstery or a different drape, you could do that as well. And then we have handsome again is birch. And birch also comes in a soft gray. So you could certainly mix birch and other colorways too. This is a really nice linen. Okay, so from the kitchen, we're gonna go into the living room. And in the living room, why don't we say that we're gonna use Spring Garden again, okay? So Spring Garden is in the living room, and then certainly we could use this as a beautiful sofa or as a side chair. We could use tulip as well, or some nice toss pillows, or we could use lovely, this is tusk. That would be a really pretty side chair as well. And then also if you wanted to do, let's see, another toss pillow, you could use this here. This is lovely. This is ovals. This would be a really fun chair as well. That's pretty. And then if you wanted something that was just a little bit more mellow, this is actually, I think this is casita. This is casita. I hope it reads well. So casita is lovely, and this would be a beautiful sofa. And if you wanted to add just like a little bit more punch, you could certainly add that. So there we go. So let's go into the hallway. So in the hallway, why don't we add fern? So fern's a really lovely, just a gorgeous, elegant, just gentle color, and also pattern. This also comes in a beautiful fabric. And why don't we use this as the wall covering in the foyer, as well as down the hallway and up the hallway. And then you're gonna have a pretty bench. Why don't we use this? This is a really pretty color. It's because it's a little bit of a pop, and it kind of blends in with this tulip a little bit. It coordinates with the tulip. And this is called reed, and this would be a really pretty bench. So why don't we use that? And then why don't we do, actually, I'm gonna move into the blue story because time is going by. So in the blue story, why don't we do the same thing? We'll start with the living room. And actually, why don't I start upstairs in the bedroom? So we'll start in the bedroom and we'll use, this is gorgeous. So we're gonna use this colorway for the bedroom drapes, and that is called Persian Garden. And Persian Garden also comes in this beautiful soft gray and blue, okay? And then we're gonna pull out a couple of more colors here. So if you wanted to do it in the gray, you could certainly do it in the gray, but if you wanted to do it in the blue, look at this beautiful blue. So we have fern in this beautiful blue as well. So you have these nice bright colors here in the blue, and then you have the softer blue grays, and then this beautiful blue in the fern. And let's say you're in the bedroom and you decided that you're going to use this color in the bedroom, okay? And then maybe this is the powder room or the master bathroom, and you want to just have a softer version, and you have this as a room. And we're going to use this here as a beautiful headboard fabric, gorgeous. And then we're going to use this as maybe a bench at the foot of the bed, okay? And then how about if you want a chair in there, we're going to add this as a chair. Love this. So this is birch. This is what I was talking about earlier with a little bit of different colorway. So birch is a really great upholstery fabric. This is also a beautiful headboard. So you could have this as a headboard. You could have this as toss pillows. You could mix all this around, but it's gorgeous, okay? And then we're going to go downstairs and we're going to see what we can do in the dining room. So in the dining room, we're going to add this beautiful colorway of, let me see, turn it this way. So this is Sumi. So Sumi, you can see the beautiful blues and greens, okay? And we can pull these colors out again. And they're all gonna be so gorgeous together. So we have this dining room here with this beautiful blue and green, and then we're gonna add, how about if we do something really pretty and with tulip? And we can have tulip as a lovely back of a dining chair. Isn't that gorgeous? And then we're gonna wanna go from the dining room into a butler's pantry. And how about if we use this, which is called tile in the butler's pantry? Isn't that great? So we'll use tile in the butler's pantry. And then we're gonna look to see if we can do a drape. So maybe we could use as a drape in the butler's pantry. Let's see. How about this? This would be pretty, because then you just make the flow from one to the other. And then why don't we add back in, actually, why don't we could use this because this has the green. This is ovals. So we could add this maybe even as a bench top in the butler's pantry. And then if we want to, we can move into the kitchen and we could use this in the kitchen. That's really fun and fresh. Look at the colors here. This could be the top of the back of a banquette. This could be the back of a banquette. You could have some nice stools as well. Love that. And then if we want to walk down the hallway, which why don't we make little lotus as the hallway, and we go down the hallway and we're going to find a pretty bench in, let's see, what colorway should we use as the bench fabric? This would be pretty for the bench fabric, or this. And then we're going to go into the powder room. How about birds in the powder room? Birds would be beautiful in the powder room. So then from there, we're going to go back down the hallway, and why don't we use this beautiful pattern here? So this is called Sumi, which you saw earlier, and we're going to use this as the hallway, and we're going to go up the stairs, and we're going to go back upstairs to, let's go into one of the kids' bedrooms, okay? And we're going to see this beautiful colorway of a new pattern called reverse tile in, let's call it the first son's bedroom. So this is in the son's bedroom, and how fun is that? And let's go backward. Let's say you wanted to use this in the dining room downstairs as fabric. As fabric for upholstery. How about using it with this as the wall? How fabulous is that? And then you could use this too. You can just change the whole mood and the whole vibe. So we've got all these different great colorways. So this is in the kids' room, this is in the first boys' room, and then you're going to use this as a headboard, and then you're going to go next door to the daughter's room, and the daughter's going to have Sakura as her headboard. Love this. And then she's going to want this really fun wallpaper, so we could use Lynx as a great wallpaper, and then her bathroom might actually have lotus. And then if we want to go back down the hall and we're going to go to a spare bedroom, we're going to go see gorgeous fern in that blue as a spare bedroom for the guest room. And then we're going to add some really pretty soft greens and blues in that bedroom. And then for the let's just call it like a spare bathroom. And we're going to do something gorgeous for the spare bathroom. And this is called Koi Pond. Look at Koi Pond. Isn't this fabulous? So Koi Pond is just amazing. You can go all these different colors here. You can go to Monarch, you can go to Reed, and then you can go here with the oranges. Just so pretty. And this could actually be in a library. You could put this in a living room, and then you can certainly use these for ottomans. You can use them for chairs. You can use things for sofas. This is so beautiful. Reed in this colorway is just gorgeous. So we have this beautiful collection of color, but also subtle colors. So we have this beautiful new pattern here. This is a new color in fern, and the colorway is called Alabaster. So again, soft and gentle. And then if you want something bold again, I'm going to show you another tile. Isn't this gorgeous? So again, we have this beautiful mix of color and pattern and just vibe. And it's just so lovely. And we're so lucky to have all this. And again, another colorway in fern. And then we have a more mellow color here in tile. And then look at this gorgeous blue. So again, it's just this beautiful collection of color and of texture. And then we've got soft pomegranate. And I'm going to end there. So thank you so much. Let me see if I can move this up a little bit so we can see each other again. And I say thank you. I'm sorry about this, but it's the best I can do. Thanks again. And I look forward to seeing you next week. And we will take it from there. And please call if you need anything. And again, be safe, wear your masks. If you so choose, but I think it's smart. And my little PDF and PDA and sorry, you know what I mean, public service announcement, PSA. So, and again, thank you again. And sorry about the angle of this, but we will see each other soon. And again, reach out anytime. Oops. And we're happy to help anytime, as you know. Okay, thanks. Mwah.